and like your hand defaults to a kind of a pose a bit like this. If you ever look at your hand when it's lying, it kind of will just. So anyway, this will make it feel. We've got this. Anyways, let's have a look at this. Let's have a look, see what's going on. He's got his arm kind of bending right back that way in 10, and it swings up. So let's see. So in 10, he's gonna got it. He's gonna got it almost like this. So we swing this round a wee bit and swing it down a bit. Let's see, like this. Let's see. And maybe I might put this in a bit more. Let's see. Got this going. Yeah, so yeah, it's kind of a bit of a flurry to it. Hang on, just that's not quite so good. I don't want it swinging. Let's go back to this. There's a good thing about these. I can always put on the visualize editable motion trails. I want to see what kind of loop this is making. If it's a nice arc or if it looks a bit weird. And where the keys are on this. Let's look at this. So it goes that. Yeah, it's kind of maybe needs to be rotating more in the X as it's coming up. So you got this, then it seems almost to stop here, up, and then down, that. Oh, something going on there. There we go. This is something weird going on there. It's a forward, and then let's see, rotate. These rotations look a bit strange. That, and then let's have a look at the trans. So that comes up, and then it's almost like I feel that here it needs to continue. It needs almost to go up a bit more on the Y's. This is why this is looking a bit strange. It needs to go up, and then, but it's this point where it seems to lock. And these are the things you pick up very quickly in animation. It seems to lock here. Let's have a look at these. See what's going on. Why can't I? So I've got this here. That's fine. This is okay. And then we've got this one here. Now what's going on here? It's kind of locking in this position, maybe because I rotate Y. There really isn't much difference between it, between this point and this point. Let me see. So I might be inclined to bring this up more, and maybe go like this. And I'm trying to make these curves. Maybe try and pull this down like this. So we've got this kind of shape, bang, and then down. It can hold for a little bit, but it shouldn't be static. So you get this kind of, here we go. So anyway, we'll use this. It is what it is, and we'll use this for the time being. So we have this, we have our hand. Now we can do something, time-saving mechanism. I mean, it's not exactly like he's moving, but it's good enough in terms of showing you how to do this. You know, you can work into this and get it to look really nice. So I'm going to take this control, this control, and this control, and I'm just going to do exactly what we did with the feet. I'm going to cut all these, select them all, shift, it's a shift, left mouse drag, right mouse, copy, and then select these in the same order. 1, 2, 3, 3, and then I'm going to go here to the first frame number 1 and go paste. And let's see, has that pasted these? Yeah, it looks like it's pasted them all. And then, one thing I've got to do here before I do that, very important, is I'm going to make sure that all these frames have a key on either side. So and press S here, number 1, and I'm going to go to frame 25. See, I'm missing, it's 25 frames, and I'm going to press, I'll make sure that these, actually, what I really need to do, if I'm honest, I'm just going to go back to frame number 1 again, is I've got, because I've slipped animation already, as you can see 25, actually there's still a frame beyond that, so I'm just going to go up to frame 30 so I can cut and paste all the animation that I have. I'm going to cut and paste everything, and it's already looping, and it actually, because I slipped at one frame, it goes to 26, so I'm going to cut everything from 1 to 26. So I'm just going to go like this and go like that, select it all, 1 to 26, press copy, select these in the same order, and then go from 1 and then press paste. Now you see it goes all the way to 26, so I've got the same animation. I'll make sure it's looping, curves, pre-infinity cycle, you see it looping there, and then I'll go curves, post-infinity cycle, and it's looping there. So now his arms will swing. There we go. And you know, sorry, so you swing like that. Ooh, there we go. Swinging around. Looks like a dance move. And now we have to slip them. So go back to frame 25 because that's the length of our cycle. We know that the mid frame is frame 13, so I'm just going to select these. Now I can see that these go to frame 26. I'll just show you. As you've seen, this goes to 26. That's the last frame, is 26, because I slipped his hand control, if you remember, this one here by one frame, just so it lags a little bit. But it doesn't matter in terms, because this is all looping, it's just curves looping around. The whole cycle is still, of course, 25 frames. I'm going to go to frame 13, which is the midpoint, and I'm going to shift the stuff on this arm here 13 frames forward. Doesn't matter, you can shift it forward or backwards, it's up to you. Oops, I tend to shift it forwards. Something weird's going on with the shoulder there, let's find out. That's okay, it's just a momentary. So now we've got this, and I'm just gonna, I notice there's one thing, I have to do the same thing with the hands. So I'm just gonna do it the quick and easy way again. Just get rid of these motion trails. I'm just gonna go click, 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 click. Oops, no. Doing the same order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'll copy that. Where are they? Actually, these I haven't even. I didn't even. It's just one key, so I'll copy that. I'll copy that, and I'll select these. They're just in the same position. I'm not moving the hands. I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to paste that. So they are doing the same thing. Oops. Oh, they're not doing it now. Hang on a minute. 1, 2, 8, 3. Oh God. Jeez, what's wrong with you? Oh. Anyway, you know what I'm going to do? Very strange. Show. I'm going to make sure no bones. Nerves. Making sure it's just nerves, controllers, and polygons. Right. I'll try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't matter. I'll paste it in this order. Paste. Oh, maybe I do have to paste it in the same order. Maybe it generally doesn't work. So you know, for all the trouble it's worth, trying to get this right, for all the hassle, I am just. What's going on there? What I'm going to do is I'm just going to. It's quite funny, isn't it? You try and get it faster you're doing it, and it just takes twice as much time. I'm just going to turn this in like this, and I'll turn these in. And they do. Certainly doesn't have to be the same as the other one. It is what it is. So there we go. Like that. There we go. Fine. There we go. That's him walking. Right. Right. Now, we have some animation on this. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a frame 25 again. I'm going to key here, I'm going to copy, and I've got frame number 1, and I'm going to paste this here. It means I can get rid of that, so I've still got this cycle of this chest bit, remember, going up and down, and what I'm going round like this, so we've got it going in the rotate Z, it goes up and down a bit, and we also have it, I'll change these tangents, we also have it going in the rotate Y, which is not pre-infinity cycle, and curves post-infinity cycle. So the Y is this rotation here around. If I show you, the Y is this, yeah, and we've got it in the Z, a slightly different cycle which has been slipped, which is this one, yeah. Anyway, yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to copy the animation from this, which is just those two cycles, left mouse click and drag, copy, and I'm going to paste that onto this one here, edit, paste. Now of course initially he's going to go shooting back all the way. Now I'm going to make sure this is looping, post, cycle, curves, pre-infinity cycle. Now what I'm going to do, this is just a way of adding a little bit of extra movement, and I'm going to dial this back quite a lot, just so there's something there. I'm going to go to the midline, and I'm just going to, using the middle mouse and shift key, I'm going to drag this back, but I want some animation on this, so I'll drag it back to it there, yeah, and right here, so we get a bit more. And then I'm going to take this curve, shift, drag, copy, and I'm going to paste that down. Sorry, one thing I forgot to say, what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to shift this by 1 frame. Oops, not like that. I'm going to go to this key to translate, and I'm going to shift it just so it's offset by a little bit, so it's going like that. It's a little bit behind it, yeah, a little bit behind the top by 1 frame. And then I'm going to go to this, I'm going to go to this one, so I'll select this first, so this is, and I'm going to just extend this so I can definitely get the cycling, because now this one stops at 26 and it starts at 2. I'm going to cut and paste this and paste it onto this one and start it at frame 3. So I'm going to go here from 2 to 26, copy, and then go here, start at frame 3, and go edit, paste. Now I've got the same thing but starting later. Curves pre-infinity cycle, curves post-infinity cycle, slightly offset, so then we get this, yeah, subtle movements. Now I could propagate these movements all the way down. That gives you slightly, maybe more of the movement comes from the shoulder. If you want a goofy, less masculine walk, you could propagate these all the way. You can even propagate these from the waist all the way up. So I've got these two now, so I've got this going on. The mid, I'm going to use some from this. So here, I'm going to take the the rotations on this one here, make sure it's cycling, pre-infinity cycle, curves, post-infinity cycle, and I'm going to copy them